Ghazghkull Thraka stomps into the gauntlet, a mountain of iron and hatred, and he raises his claw. This is war! The swarm screams back as the gauntlet begins. Each competitor will face endless waves of Genestealers with only their raw stats and abilities as well as their faction rule. No enhancements, no stratagems, and no detachment abilities. Today's challenger is Ghazghkull Thraka, equipped with Mork's Raw and Gork's Claw, which is really fun to say. He has his abilities that make him a good leader and can use the War once per battle. I genuinely see him as a contender to Titus. Please like and subscribe and check out the Patreon and Discord in the video description. We just did a Darth Vader battle over on the Patreon and it was very fun. But let's begin. The Genestealers are moving around lightning quick, but Ghazghkull answers with thunder. A storm of Daka erupts from his cannon. 16 shots riddle 3 of the Genestealers with bullet holes, and they fall to the ground. Then the Prophet of the War charges in. His massive claw swings, and the remaining Genestealers are crushed under its weight. A taste of Ghazghkull's awesome power was more than enough for these Genestealers, so let's push on to a later round. After 8 rounds of being demolished, the Genestealers finally adapt. They begin to circle Ghazghkull, probing his armor, looking for a weakness. Ghazghkull gets bored of waiting and fires upon the swarm. However, he is still an orc, so his accuracy is poor, and he doesn't manage to kill even one Genestealer. He fares a little better at close quarters though, as he powers up his claw and wipes out 3 of them. Failing to wipe out the wave for the first time finally gives the Genestealers an opportunity to test their probing. The first combat fails as their claws simply ping off of Ghazghkull's thick armor, but their second combat pays off as 2 wounds go through from their 8 hits, and Ghazghkull only manages to save 1 of them. He drops to 9 wounds, but this just makes him angry, and he pummels 9 wounds of his own into the Genestealers, killing them both outright. Going into round 10 with 9 wounds is no joke. Lucky dice rolls here might get him in to round 20. Starting off with poor shooting isn't going to get him into round 20 though, as 3 wounds inflicted are saved by the Genestealers. But when it comes to melee, he's absolutely no joke. 10 hits, 10 wounds, and only 4 saves means that 6 Genestealers are wiped from the board. The Horde retaliates with terrifying speed as the first combat hits Ghazghkull with 2 wounds, and the second combat knocks 4 into him, leaving him with only 3 wounds remaining. A horrible round of combat for Ghazghkull. Orcs don't quit though, and Ghazghkull stomps the 4 remaining Genestealers easily. Ghazghkull's armor is broken. His blood drips onto the gauntlet floor. He raises his venom-soaked claw and shouts up high, "War!" But then slightly anticlimactically, he doesn't manage to kill anything with his shooting. But the melee goes a lot better, as 7 Genestealers are smashed to bits. But now the Genestealers get their turn, once again. 4 wounds from the first combat, and 2 of them are saved, leaving Ghazghkull on 1 wound. It'll take a miracle to survive here. And 6 wounds caused in the second round of combat, which isn't great news, but Ghazghkull is going to try save them all. Oh, an admirable effort, but not enough saves, unfortunately. And that's the end of the Prophet of the War. Ghazghkull lashes out in death though, and takes the remaining Genestealers to his grave with him. Ghazghkull falls, but he falls as only an orc can, with a roar, a fight, and a load of dead things at his feet. Ghazghkull Thraka has killed 65 Genestealers. In all honesty, I thought he might break 100 just based on stats and weaponry alone. But that's the look of the gauntlet, I suppose. And where does that place him on the leaderboard? Just slightly off of Titus, unfortunately. Who on earth will beat Titus? Don't forget to like and subscribe, and please check out the Discord and Patreon in the video description. We'll see you next time.